So good morning students. Today we are going to see about the store management. It is the continuations of the previous topic. In store management we are going to see about nature, layout, classifications and coding. So what is store? The store is a place where all the materials are stocked. Not only the material, tools, equipments, scrap, everything is stocked in a store. So it is a specialized functions which can contribute significantly to the overall efficiency and effectiveness of material functions. So literally speaking, a store is a place where all the materials were kept under the custody, and even record is maintained in which quantity this material is there, and in which maintenance, what are the maintenance is used for the material management. Next we are going to see about the main purpose of store management. So the first we have three main purpose, that is receiving, keeping in custody and issuing. Receiving the materials from different suppliers or any other departments, or so here in store we will maintain semi-finished goods, finished goods, raw materials, tools, equipments, spare parts, components, everything will be stored. So we will receive from different places, and we will have a record in that, on which date we have received and who delivered it, and whether we have gone through the inspections or not. All those informations will be recorded while receiving it. Then we will keep in custody. So we will have a place to keep, and we will not unnecessarily, we cannot move from one place to another, so it is in a custody place. So to keep the material as long as they are required to use, that is keeping in custody. And next one is issuing. So if any department required this stock, and if they have a approval authority for the receiving, so the store manager will receive it to him once getting the approval from the assigned authority. So these are the main purpose of the store management. The next we are going to see about the objectives of store management. So first objectives of store management is to supply the material without any delay to the required department or required organizations. Next one is prevent over stocking or understocking of the material. So the store manager will check whether there is overstocking is there for a particular material. There is no movement for a particular material by any department. Those stocks will be removed from the store. The next one is understocking, and even he will give the orders to the department, or he will give the information to the department the particular material is under stock, so that the department will make the or place an order with the suppliers. Next one, to ensure the safety handling of materials and prevent their damage. Certain materials should be maintained properly, like glasses or chemicals or any explosive or any fuel or anything. So those materials should be handled properly, and those informations are also given to the store manager, and he will safeguard all those material. Next one is to protect the material from pilferage, theft, fire and other risks. Pilferage is nothing but stealing that is done in a that is chilrathanamana thiruttu, that is termed as pilferage. Next one is to minimize the cost of storage. So if the store management is done in an efficient and effective manner, the cost involved in storage can be also avoided. That is finding out the unnecessary stock in the stores and removing it at a proper time can also reduces the cost. The next one, to ensure the proper and continuous control over the material. Next one, to ensure the most effective utilization of available storage space. The last one is to optimize the efficiency of persons or people or employees who worked in the store. The next one, we are going to see about the functions of store management. We already saw about this receiving, custody and inventory control. Then last one is disposal. If there is much stock or anything spoiled, any stock went spoiled, it should be disposed at a proper time. The next one, we are going to see about the classifications of stores. So here we have functional stores, physical stores, and we have other stores also based on their department names and based on their nature of materials. The first we are going to see about the functional stores. It is based on the functions of material that is stored in the store. For example, fuel store, chemical store, tool store, raw material store, spare part store, equipment store. electrical store, explosive store, and finished store, etc. Physical store can be used for centralized or decentralized stores. Centralized is all the organization department can make use of it, like a stationery or a system oriented, a common material that is used in all the organization. Decentralization is a particular material will be required for a certain work centers or a department alone. So this comes in a decentralized store. So physical appearance of a store comes in a physical stores. These stores are named based on the size and location of the store. So example here is central store, sub store, department store, site store, etc. Next we are going to see about the stores are classified by the name after the department. Example: construction store, operation store, blast furnace stores, and steel melting shop store. Next we are going to see about the store based on the nature of the material, like general store, bonded store, perishable store. If the particular material stock there is in a perishable nature, that comes in a perishable store. Inflammable store, salvage store. Quarantine store is a place where precautions should be done. The next one we are going to see about the classification, types of stores layout. So layout is nothing but arrangements of the arrangements, anything that is arranged in a proper way, in a prescribed way, that is termed as the layout. So now we are going to see about the stores layout. Here first type is straight floor plan. Straight floor plan is the straight floor plan creates spaces within the retails. Maximum we will see this type of store layouts in retail shops. So it is arranged in a straight floor so that the customers can freely move and shop with respect to their wishes. The next one we are going to see about the diagonal store. The store is useful for the owners to monitor the customers, where anything is going wrong with the customers, any stealing or theft is happening, or any damage is done by the customers. For this purpose, diagonal floor store is arranged. Next one is we are going to see about the angular floor plan. So here in a circular or a oval shape, the store will be arranged. So if the particular store is in a high end stores, this type of that is in a high space it is used. If this type of store layout is used. Next we are going to see about the geometrical floor plan. Here the racks and fixtures are given in a geometrical shapes, like a triangular, square, and rectangular shape. The store is arranged so that it gives some better view. The next one we are going to see about the mixed floor plan. Here all the store layouts previously seen is arranged for a better look. Next we are going to see about classifications and coding. So if the company is having a large centralized store, there will be more confusions happens with how to track a particular item or material or a tools and equipments. So instead of making a confusions, we can classify the material according to their nature and category, and we will give some coding to each classifications with respect to a symbol or a code number. So classifications mean arrangements of items in a logical sequence having regard to their nature. It is a process of arranging items into groups according to their likeness. And codifications means allotting a symbol or a code number to every items to facilitate easy locations and handling. So classifications and coding of material is very important aspects if it is in the case of a large scale organizations. Now we are going to see about the advantages of classifications and coding. So it helps to avoid long descriptions, and it makes accurate and logical identifications. It prevents duplications, standardizations and variety reductions, efficient purchasing department, efficient storeroom performance, ease of computerization, ease of pricing and costing, facility in physical location of items, efficient inspections, planned production, and increased throughputs. A good example for classifications and coding is if you go to a pharma or a medical shop, there they will have a different boxes arranged in a rack with certain specifications or code. They will easily find out the tablets or prescribed medicines, and they will make it fast, and even the computerization also done in a proper way. Nowadays most of the stores are with a barcode, so easily they can be tracked with the help of this classifications and coding in stores. Next we are going to see about the methods of store management and codifications. So here we have few methods. The first one is alphabetical codifications. So here we will tell in another way mnemonic meaning. So alphabets, the first names of the first letter of the material is mentioned with the help of the alphabets. So here we are seeing about bolt. For a bolt it is BT, and nut it is NT, and pin it is PN, and screw it is SC. So this type of thing is also mentioned, alphabetical codifications. Another thing is, if you go to a library, even some code classifications and coding is done. It is a good example for you to understand the store management in coding and classifications. The next one is mnemonic codifications. Alphabets are allotted to an item according to their initials or abbreviations. So material, here we are going to see an example. So materials like furniture, iron, steel, ceiling fan, etc. is mentioned, and the code given for furniture is FU, and for iron it is IR, and steel it is ST, and ceiling fan it is SFI since it is a large one. And next building material it is BM, door shutter DS, paint, oil and lubricants POL. The next we are going to see about the number new codifications. So here we have three types of number codification: simple numbers, block numbers, and dash or stroke numbers. So in simple numbers, one number is allotted for each material. Like raw material it is 1, and iron ore it is 5, and iron pig it is 06, iron melted it is 07. Likewise the numbers is given in a single number. The next one, block number is designed as the material of a similar nature or group under one block. For example, raw material, if there is more than 5 raw material is there, or more than 1000 raw materials there, we'll mention it as 1 to 1000 is a raw material in a store. The next one, iron ore is 1 to 10, iron pig is 11 to 20. Likewise the block numbers is given for a similar material. The next one is for dash or a stroke number. It is put against the same elements material and encode that material in the same group. For example, if we given a dash number or a stroke number as a 15 for raw material, for iron ore again it is a raw material, so will give us 15 to 1 or 15 bar 1. Likewise iron pig it is 15 hyphen 2 or 15 bar 2, since all these comes in a raw material. So this is a dash or stroke number. Next we are going to see about the combined alphabetical and numerical codifications. It is a combinations of alphabetical and numerical system as described. The next we are going to see about the decimal codifications. Here the decimals are given like a 0 to 9 with a significance or attached with every digit code. The next one is we are going to see about the British or British codifications. This is developed by a British people, and here 3 phases are attached. If the items are grouped into preliminary categories such as assemblies, sub-assemblies, components of the shelf item, the particular codification will be given. After this, items are coded within the respective groups in order to bring the similar items together. Last one we are going to see about the Kodak codifications. Here it is developed by Eastman Kodak Company of New York, and major grouping is done with the help of the sources of supply, and all the materials are divided into 100 basic classifications. The last one we are going to see about the color codifications. So different colors are mentioned in the store, and with respect to the same category, the material is arranged accordingly. So with this, the store management over.